In the 1970s, Epstein was just a 20-year-old math teacher at Dalton School, a dropout teaching the children of Manhattan's wealthy elite. But something strange happened there. He didn't just teach, he networked. Influential parents noticed him, parents connected to the financial power centers of America. One of them saw something in Epstein: ambition, sharpness, or perhaps usefulness. This connection opened the door that would define the rest of his life: Wall Street. With zero qualifications, Epstein was suddenly hired by Bear Stearns, one of the most elite investment banks on the planet. No resume, no degree, just accepted. For normal people, impossible. For Epstein, step one. And this is where the money trail begins. At Bear Stearns, Epstein didn't behave like a man learning finance. He behaved like a man who already understood too much. He was assigned to special clients, worked on complex transactions, and became close to individuals with enormous wealth. But then, suddenly, he left, walked out, no explanation, no record of what he handled, no documentation of why he was let go. Just a quiet exit. Immediately after leaving, Epstein began advising billionaires. A man who owned barely anything was suddenly managing the wealth of the ultra-rich. Who trusted him, and why? In 1981, Epstein launched a mysterious company, Intercontinental Assets Group Incorporated. Officially, it was described as a firm that helped recover stolen money. Unofficially, it was something else entirely. There were no public records of clients, no clear financial statements, no transparent business operations. Investigators later found whispers, offshore transfers, hidden assets, financial negotiations in the shadows, clients who wanted to be invisible. Follow the money, and it fades into darkness, exactly the way Epstein designed it. The turning point came in the mid-1980s, when Epstein became financially entangled with a powerful billionaire, a man whose wealth spanned continents, industries, and political circles. This billionaire controlled real estate empires, global investments, offshore structures, and access to the world's elite. Epstein didn't just become an advisor. He became something deeper, something more protected, almost like a financial gatekeeper. The more Epstein grew into this role, the more his own wealth multiplied, in ways no one could explain publicly. By the 1990s, Epstein was living in a mansion so large it dwarfed the homes of New York's wealthiest, a 7-story palace estimated at over $70 million. He didn't buy it, lease it, or inherit it. It was simply given to him. Who gives a man a $70 million mansion, and why? Follow the money, and the trail loops back to the same billionaire, the same network, the same protected circle of power. Then there was the private Caribbean island, bought in cash, developed in secrecy, shielded from oversight. Documents show the island served as both a luxury retreat and a strategic financial shelter, with offshore accounts, shell companies, and undisclosed transfers. Everything was designed so no regulator, no investigator, and no outsider could ever follow the money inside. Publicly, Epstein was a financier, a philanthropist, a genius investor. Privately, he built networks of manipulation, leverage, and exploitation, backed by a financial machine designed to protect him. Every property he owned, every flight he took, every connection he built was funded by money that appeared from places no one could fully identify. Investigators later described his finances as a black box wrapped inside another black box. In 2005, when the first complaint surfaced, authorities did something unusual. They went straight to his finances. But what they found was a labyrinth: offshore accounts, trusts within trusts, companies with no employees, investments that didn't exist, properties listed under unrelated entities, and transactions with names blacked out. It was a system built for one purpose: to hide the truth.